So this is video 5 for week 5, and we're starting at slide 31. So now you know you might be involved with the recruitment, the hiring process by being a member of the hiring committee if you were a CPA grad. And you know what the candidate should have done to prepare to make sure that they make it easy for you as the employer or a member of the employer hiring team to evaluate if they're going to be a good fit for the job, if they're going to be successful in the job. But that's what they should have prepared. So now let's talk about when we're evaluating their answers or we're trying to make a decision, what do we need to be mindful of? So I want you to pause here and hopefully you have the PowerPoints open, and I want you to watch this little short video. It's about 3 or 4 minutes in length. Okay, and then after you've watched it, you know what's going to happen. Click here and do this little true and false quiz to make sure you understand some of the things that you should be doing if you're a good interviewer. So just a reminder, a good interview process, it has to be reliable. That means you have to actually have a process in place that when you do finally hire someone, you tend to get a good employee that you keep that can do the job. So it's reliable. It's valid, right? If you're trying to measure if the person has a certain skill or if they're able to have some certain knowledge, that it does actually measure that. And really importantly, and this is what I'm going to be kind of getting you to evaluate for part 2 of the HR assignment, is it fair? Okay. So one of the things you want to be doing is judging the candidate's attitude. And again, this might be so that you can make with facts, you want to document with facts during the interview why you think this person is going to be a good fit with a positive attitude and a positive approach, because that's maybe very important in your department. You don't want someone who is a negative person or is pessimistic. So read this little quote in case you haven't read it before from Chris Hadfield on how we're going to be judging our CPA candidates for the job. So what we're going to do in week 6 after, and I'm going to stop here because then I'll go through the final slide so you'll understand how we're going to actually do HR activity part 1 and part 2 practice in class, and then you'll know what the assignment is.